morning. Thanks for tuning in. It's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine, and I'm here live with you this week to feature the November 2021 Paper Pumpkin Kit Gifts Galore. So I'm just going to show, here is the kit, how it was made. It makes 9 cute little treat boxes, and here's my little box. It got a little bit dinged up in the mail getting here. But what I wanted to do this week is do just a quick alternative projects. I have 2 cards, so I took some of the pieces from the kit. I added a few things to them, so I'm going to tell you what I added and what I didn't add, what I used directly from the kit, and we're just going to make some quick 1-layer cards. And I know some of you probably already mailed your Christmas cards at this point, but actually these would be really cute to just stamp a quick thank you or thanks or whatever thank you greeting you have in your stash, and send these out after Christmas to thank people for gifts that you got or for that your kids got, or etc. So there's 3 designs in the kit. A snowman. I'm not even going to use this. I'm going to use this probably to decorate some of my packages, and it actually does fit on one of our larger boxes, the craft boxes with the window that are in the mini catalog. So it's like a perfect fit on top of that if you wanted to add some chocolate or candy. This is the one, this is kind of like the star of the show of these projects today, because what I did is I cut these up, and then the Christmas tree. So let's jump right in. Actually, before I jump in, why don't I just quickly go over some of the other stuff that comes in the kit. You get a flirty flamingo, little ink spot, and a really cool stamp set that you can use over and over. I'm using the Merry Christmas and the little snowflakes, but you got Happy Holidays, a to and a from, a present, a bow, and an oh what fun. So super cute. I felt like this kit was pretty generous. You get like some dimensionals and some baker's twine and some little clips. And I think I did say I'm going to make up some of the kits, some of the boxes. You get a mini size of tear and tape. I don't know if those have been in, yeah, those have probably been in there before. You get bags, like to put your candy or present in, and you get the banners and the tags. You get 2 of these that have like banners and tags, and then you get one that's got circles. Sorry, I'm off the camera on that one. And then this is what creates the box, and I'm not even going to use this because we're going to do cards. But I'm going to see if I popped up right there. Okay, let me put the camera down and we'll jump right in. So, oops. All right, here we go. I'm wearing a Christmas sweater because I have my first Christmas party on Zoom today with our stamping team from across the United States. So let me just see if I can get this down a little bit more. All right, well, that's not too bad. I'll move a little closer to the table. Okay. So here are the cards, and they are just quick and simple 1-layer cards. And I'll go this way because this is the one we're going to do first, and then this is the one we're going to do second. So let's just jump right in. First, I'm going to stamp the Merry Christmas, and I'm using the banner right from the kit. So let me get my pieces organized here. This is card number 1. So the banner in the kit only has a banner on one end, so it looks like this. So immediately what I added to this kit was my banners Pick-a-Punch. I love this one actually. So I'm just going to slide it in. This is 3/4 of an inch. And I'm just going to make a banner in the opposite end because I want it to match on both sides. You could do this with paper snips too. Wow. This is what happens when you go live. I kind of learned from this punch is that I like to have it sideways like this, and I just kind of go for it. All right, and the piece went flying somewhere. So I am going to bring over my Pierce mat because with Paper Pumpkin, all the stamps are photopolymer. And the kit came with Flirty Flamingo. I'm not even going to use Flirty Flamingo ink today. I just picked 2 colors from the kit, Real Red and Pool Party. And those are the colors that I'm going to use on my cards. So I just have my Real Red ink pad. These cards are actually so perfect for this weekend because we were out Christmas shopping for, I don't even know, 5 hours yesterday, trying to get most of our Christmas shopping done. Okay, so that looks great. And actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to stamp the other one. Okay, so let me show you what I did on the second card. I just got to grab the banner really quick. And some scrap paper. I don't want to get myself screwed up. They're both Pool Party, both the cards. So I'll also talk about that. Let me get this out of the way. Let's just do all of our stamping and get it done. So I know this is hard to see, but it's just another banner directly from the kit. And I'm going to stamp again in Real Red ink. I'm going to go all the way to the banner edge, and I want my C in Christmas off the page, so then I end up with just Merry on the banner like that. Okay, so let's, you know what, I'm gonna be a real rebel and just do all my stamping now. So the second card, I also stamped some snowflakes just while I have the mat here. And let me show you what I did for that. I just put my Christmas tree here as a guide, and we're going to stamp the little snowflakes that come right in the paper pumpkin, on the paper pumpkin stamp. And I'm just going to do some snowflakes in the background, and I'm just going to kind of go off the page a little, rotate my stamp. This one, I might want to put one more here. I'll cover some of it up, but see, if it's not glued down, it's easier because you can kind of sort of move things how you want them. I actually did my sample after it was glued down. I said, oh, let's add some snowflakes on there. So, kind of just rotated my stamp around. Like so, to add some background. That looks pretty good. Maybe I'll just add like one more little one, tiny one off the edge there. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe one more down here. Okay, then I'm gonna stop. So all my stamping is done. So I'm gonna get the mat out of the way and we'll go back to card number 1. Okay, so card number 1 is so simple. What I did is I took the presents and I just cut them all apart. So we've been doing this, I've been doing fussy cutting I think the past couple weeks. So just take your time, and I'm not going to do this whole entire sheet. I did another one earlier to save time on the video. So I just tried to do a thin white border all around. Whoops. There's a couple that are really close together, so sometimes you might have to give them all a little cut a little bit shorter than you want. So I did a whole bunch earlier, so you don't have to watch me fussy cut. So let's put together card number 1. I was in a swap, it was years ago now, and this card reminds me of it. They use designer series paper and they put them like across the whole entire card. Kind of from small on the top and like large on the bottom to make it kind of look like a Christmas tree. So that's kind of what this reminded me of. So what I did is I just kind of lined them up, and I'm not going to glue down. I just want to make sure that everything fits. I have my placement. Hopefully you're seeing this whole entire piece. So I just kind of got my placement. This should fit on almost like right to the tippity top. So depending on how you cut. If I just did a tiny border around, so I want them all to be kind of like that, right on top of each other. Okay, so we're just gonna adhere down with a little bit of liquid glue. These couldn't be easier to do, but like I said, if you already mailed all your Christmas cards, you could totally do this thank you, because these are all presents. So to thank, a quick thank you for presents that you got from people. So if I have any left over, I might actually do that as well. For white, I like to do my Seal Plus. Whoops, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Nice and gentle. And 2 more to go on this. So let me know, give me a thumbs up or a like or a comment if you'd like to see more Paper Pumpkin in 2021. I'm actually thinking about featuring Paper Pumpkin more. I kind of fell off featuring it in 2021, so if you want to see more Paper Pumpkin projects. And to finish this off, both the cards I added some red rhinestones. So I just did one on this one. So this one is so super simple. The next card, we're gonna step up a little tiny bit. Okay, so card number 2, I'll just put this to the side. I need a bigger table. Card number 2, we did all of our stamping and we have our tree. Let's just do our Mary first, I guess. For the Mary on the banner, I'm just gonna snip off. Okay, you could use a paper trimmer if you want to. In the tree, you're gonna see it's too big for the card base. So again, the card bases are Pool Party. So it's just one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock that I cut at 4 1/4, and then I scored at 5 1/2 to get 2 card bases. So what I wanna do is I wanna glue this on, and then I'm gonna trim off the bottom. So I'm just gonna put adhesive up and down, but not all the way to the bottom edge, and kind of get my tree on here. We saw some pretty trees yesterday while we were out shopping. Okay, and then I'm just gonna flip over, and I have my bottom to just chop off the bottom of my tree. It's not gonna be a big deal because I'm gonna have presents down there, so you're gonna barely tell that, wow. Okay, so 2 hands on this one. Okay, that looks pretty good. So see, it does chop off, but it still looks cute. Okay, so actually I should have mentioned in the original, I did cut off this one earlier, but there were 6 presents, right, in total. So I used 3 on each card. So this one I just picked the 3 that were left and kind of put them on with the red in the middle. And the Mary to the one side. So the Mary is going to kind of go over here. So let's just get these guys on. I actually put the green on first and then the red kind of overlapping a little bit. And you can kind of be whimsical and kind of like move them a little bit. I didn't even go all the way to the tippity bottom, but I just thought this was great. I am going to make maybe like one of each of the treat boxes, but I wanted something else to do with this kit. Oops, and I forgot about my Mary, but that's okay. Let's just get him on there. With the liquid glue, I have a minute to kind of get it where I want it. That's actually not too bad right there. And then what I did is I took some of the red rhinestones that I used on the first card. So, and then I sprinkled some of them onto the tree. So I did 5. that one's trying to go for a ride. Guess we'll just go there. That looks good. So this is just how quick and cute using one piece of cardstock, the Pool Party 8.5 by 11, one embellishment, the red rhinestones, and some pieces from the kit, and you have some super cute one-layer cards that you can pop in the mail if you still need to mail some cards out. So about Paper Pumpkin, just so to finish up, I do want to just talk about Paper Pumpkin a little tiny bit. There are two ways to subscribe. You can subscribe monthly, pay $22, and you get a box in the mail with all the pieces, you know, prepped for you. And usually they do include some adhesive, but if you want to have your scissors and like your take your pick tool, those would be great items to add in. And besides paying for the kit monthly at $22 a month, you can also prepay for monthly subscriptions. So the prepaids are 1, 3, 6, or 12 months. And so I wanted to feature it today because if you're still looking for gifts for somebody, it does make a great gift, you know, for anybody of any age. And I know a lot of kids that do it with their parents, so like a mommy and me class or something you can do together. And, you know, with winter coming or winter here, it's a great project to have monthly. So just think about it as a gift if you're looking for somebody, a gift for somebody. And the January kit, the kits are monthly. You have to subscribe by the 10th of the month. So the January kit was just announced, and I'll put a link below to a little preview, but it is Kisses and Hugs, and it's love themed. It'll be projects you could use for Valentine's, wedding, anniversaries, and there's 10 cards, 2 designs. They're heart-shaped cards, and the color scheme is like super cute. It's Blushing Bride, Flirty Flamingo, Gray Granite, and Very Vanilla. I'm really happy about the Very Vanilla because we don't have enough Very Vanilla in our stuff right now. And there is going to be an add-on kit for January. There's going to be a mini treat boxes add-on for an additional fee if you want to get the boxes. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover today. Let me actually put the camera back up at my face. I don't know why I'm not seeing comments today again. Okay, I have comments here though. Hey Janine, good morning. You made it this week. Thank you so much for joining and cute ideas. Thank you. Let's see. I do want to mention next Sunday, I am going to move my live earlier. So I know some of you tune in from other time zones, so you might not catch me next week, but right now I am planning on 9 o'clock Eastern because I have a family party next week 2 hours away. So we will have to hit the road by 10 o'clock to drive there. So that's it from me. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put information in the video below. And again, don't forget, give me a thumbs up or a like or a comment if you want to see more Paper Pumpkin projects in 2022. Have a great week. Happy holidays.